All right, guys, today I want to go over the foot and ankle and some things that we're going to look for if you come into the office with foot or ankle pain and how we might be able to help that out. When we're looking at an ankle, we want to make sure that the joints of the foot and ankle are all moving properly. And so we're going to do several tests. We're going to bring you up into dorsiflexion, see if that's painful at all, see how much movement you have there. What we're looking for is kind of a springiness in the end range there. And sometimes that might be painful, and that's going to indicate that maybe we need to adjust this joint. We're also going to come plantar flexion, same thing, check that, internal and external, and just see how all those joints are moving. We might also bring this up and do some testing just to see how the joint is moving that way and through here, just to make sure that everything's moving properly and that you have good range of motion and all that. We also want to make sure that the big toe has plenty of flexion through there, and that so when you're walking, you can get that bend in there and get the push off with the toe that you need. If somebody is not getting the motion they need in their joints, then there's several different things we can do. We can do an adjustment here to this calcaneus bone, and you just grab that, pull that foot back, and then just do kind of a quick pull on that. And you're going to feel that joint kind of distract a little bit and get a little bit more motion. When we do that, you'll find that you generally get a little bit better springing feel through there. We can also come here and move these bones and joints so you get more movement with that. If you're not getting the motion out of the big toe that you need, you're going to want to come look down at the bottom of the foot and see how tight that plantar fascia is. And a lot of times we'll come down on that plantar fascia and do some soft tissue work to try and lengthen out those muscles and the fascia in the bottom of the foot so you can get better motion in that toe, so that as you're walking or running, you can get better movement out of that. And that will help allow everything else above it to move properly. The big toe can have a big impact on how everything else functions. And so if you have lack of motion in that toe, that can cause a lot of other issues up above it. And so that's one thing we want to really address, make sure it's functioning well and moving well in your feet. So those are some things that we'll look for if you have any kind of ankle pain or foot pain when you come into our office.